Okay, we're live now. No more bad language, you lot. Disgusting. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. It's the Fantasy Draft Day. And by that, what does that mean? Well, over the years, we've been doing a little bit of fantasy in studio. Generally, I'm too good to play at this point because these guys can't draft. So this time around, we've decided to go one step further and make sure every player in the Fantasy League, in the SPL, gets drafted. Now, the idea of this show, pretty simple. All the casters you see alongside me will be drafting teams today with, of course, some extra help from the man at the end there, Jordan, who is probably one of the best drafters, the best knowledgeable people in Smite I've ever known or met. But not only that, that's 6 people. You can see 2 in the background there as well. We have on the camera for you. It's Hayzer and Frost. Hayzer, Frost, how are you both doing today?
We're doing all right.
Good.
We average out as one well-prepared or duo-ish.
Yeah, great. He speaks words for a living. That was a really good conversation there, Frost. Thanks very much for that. So,
I read words, yeah.
Yeah, you do read words slowly, very, very slowly, and with a bit more of a tone to them for the most part. How this show's going to work, though, is basically everyone in the SPL is going to get drafted, including coaches on the board. And how we're going to determine that is with the wheel. Now, in terms of scoring, how this works is every single week you get points based off how your team performs throughout the week. And overall, whoever wins during the phase, there is a punishment. And Hayzer and Frost don't know about this because they're not really going to discuss to about this. But if you come bottom with your Smite situation, give me that mic real quick. My mic's dying. Can you hear me now? Is that better? There we go. Okay, we're live now. Microphone issues, you know what it be. We're Hayzer Studios. Anyway, on with the show. So how this is going to work is every single person is going to draft a player. Eventually, once you get your whole draft books, we're going to have points overall scored for each week to see who's winning and who's losing. The overall loser has to cosplay at Masters of whatever the winner chooses. So that's kind of the power implemented there. Now, there is one other bonus thing as well. Jordan, we're going to come to you real quick. Jordan, you know pretty much nothing about Smite for the most part, don't you?
That's correct.
Yep, that's what I expected him to say. Now, Jordan needs Twitch's help because we're going to do a special thing with this. Jordan's going to get Twitch to help him draft, and as such, we're going to give him first pick to assist him with so. What is that in aid of? How is that helping the fans? How is that giving the fans confidence in your picks here? They're going to care about this, Jordan.
I'm caring so much. Actually, I took the liberty to take some notes. I should have taken more notes. And
what are on your notes, Jordan? Are there actual player names there?
They're player names, yes, but they're also notes
in a minute when we get a little bit further along. But for you guys at home who are interested in what's going on with Jordan here today and for the rest of the tournament, every single week he's going to have a head-to-head matchup. If he wins that matchup in points, you guys in chat will get a drop on Twitch stream during the SPL the week after. It's pretty simple. We'll keep you updated with how he's doing each week and find out whether you guys at home and Jordan are failing or beating the amazing talent of the casters, Hayzer and Frost. That all make sense to everyone?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, no, first week's matchup, just for you all at home, is going to be against Gore Myzer. So Gore versus Jordan is week 1. As a heads
Oh,
up.
the Gordon.
I wrote that schedule, and I forgot that was the case.
Well, luckily
He started
I
out with a
checked in
Gordon matchup.
and did my data knowledge. So Jordan, week 1,
Normally
you
it's
will be
Myflin
playing
versus
against
chat.
Gore. Now,
What a welcome change.
what's that?
So normally it's Myflin versus chat, week in and week out, and now
That's
it's
just normal.
Yeah, now he gets a little break.
Yeah, you got a mic, D. That's a good point. Oh, he's not even speaking anyway. So what we're going to do now is spin the wheel, which should be ready in a moment for you guys at home to see as well. And this wheel is going to determine the draft order. Now, obviously, we're giving Jordan first pick because he's going to need the assistance. And this is fake. I'm going to hit the button, pretend like I'm pushing it, and hopefully it spins. We ready? I'm going to fake up production.
Spin
3,
that
2,
wheel.
Wow, the
wanna hear your sound.
technology of my hand is amazing here. Let's find out where it lands. It's going to be
That's not me.
Jmac will be
second
second
pick.
pick. Jmac, how do you feel about second pick?
I'm a little nervous about it, but it also means that I get like one of my top picks right out the gate.
Okay.
I'm just hoping that Jordan doesn't snipe my top pick. So.
Okay. Hayzer, you seemed upset about that, my friend.
I was so close to being second pick. I was going to get a cracked European player.
You hear that, Jordan? European player. European player. That's what Hayzer wants.
All right.
Leave me my European boys.
Check your list. All right, that's been one.
Have you never played poker, Hayzer? You got to bluff him out right
You
now.
get like
You're
half
giving
the
him-
league is European players.
Okay, we're going to spin the wheel for number 2. Here we go again. My amazing hand will make it happen. I've just got to make sure. Bang.
Spin.
Yeah, reaction time. Was it
Wheel.
Great music. Great music, Jordan. Myflin, you'll be third pick. Myf, how do you feel?
Oh, yeah. I feel so good about third pick. Is there any stipulation with that? Do I get 2?
No,
Did I just go
No, you're just third.
No, you're
It's
just
better than
third.
fourth.
The person who goes 8th goes back
Correct.
to back.
There'll be a snake draft all the way backwards and forwards. Next up on the picking order, we'll find out who it's going to be now.
Spin that
I
wheel.
should wait for you guys to do that. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit quick, you know.
I'll do it anyway.
Trelli.
Oh,
Trelli with the
almost
fourth
me.
pitch.
That is
Dead
exactly
center.
what I needed.
Hayzer Frost, this is
you
not
know what
looking
they
good for you
say?
boys.
Fourth is actually not the
Yeah.
worst, and that's nice.
Which is the one with the hairy chest?
4th place means that you were 1st place missing the podium.
Fourth is first in the world of losers. Yeah. There you go.
Trelli just admitted to being a loser, guys. We'll move on and spin the wheel one more time, I guess. That was a great little
Spin.
Who's fifth?
Will. Go, Jordan.
I'm sorry. I'm rushing along here.
I didn't say that. I'll take notes.
Be me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's got to be me.
No.
You were gonna go last.
Frost.
Oh,
Fifth pick,
There we
Frost.
go. There we go. No, this is easy. I watched Moneyball yesterday. I'm ready.
That's easy. Okay. I mean, fifth pick, it guarantees
Pitt,
you like
Jonah
a
Hill.
person who was in finals, probably a winner of finals, right? If you're fifth pick.
Maybe. No, I don't like your math, Hindu. It's intimidating.
Okay, there is 5 players in a team that win worlds, plus the coach, which is 6, and you're fifth pick, so you can get one of those world championship players. If my math is wrong there, Frost, we need to have a discussion about what you think math is.
You think these
One of
guys
those
are
is
going to
genetics.
stay with the same teammates throughout the entire year?
We're spinning the wheel. I don't care about what Frost has to say. Moving on. I love putting people off. That's why I'm not there anymore.
Will. Go, Jordan.
Yeah, spin the wheel.
Oh, my God.
It's Hayzer. Hayzer in the 6th place slot.
Wow.
I'm not gonna get
Yeah, I mean,
anybody.
there's at least 6 Europeans, so I'm getting one of them. I'll take that. That's fine.
I think there's more than 6, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've seen the mess that's going
Yeah,
on.
just
in this
rock,
show.
paper,
Who
scissors.
knows?
Clearly. Craziness. Absolute craziness. Anyway, spinning the wheel one more time because there's only 2 picks left. Who's seventh?
Oh, it's looking like Gore.
It's Gore.
Dude, so free for me, dude. That's the
get to
easiest
go
thing
back
I've
to back.
ever won in my life. 50-50.
Coin flip.
I'm
That's
just
what
so
it was.
good.
I think we need to spin the wheel to make sure who's going
Let's
8th.
spin it
Yeah,
again.
we should just spin it one more time, I think.
Here's the
make sure.
good news.
Spin
Is
it.
I get to go back to back,
Yeah.
which means I'm getting 2
Wheel.
studs. Go ahead.
Let's do it.
Oh, he's spinning the wheel. He's spinning the wheel. He's spinning again. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
It landed on that line.
That's me.
Wow.
Let's go,
It's
Dave.
Dolson.
Let's go. Now, I've won many fantasy football leagues from final draft
Brag
spot.
about it.
And so I'm feeling confident. Yeah, I wanted to be 1 through 3 or 8. And so I'm actually feeling really good right now.
None of these players play football, Dave.
Unlucky. I don't know what I'm drafting. What am I drafting for then? We're playing. This is Smite. We're doing Smite.
Yeah, this is a Smite.
All right, then I have no data.
So for those just tuning in, what we're currently doing today is going to be drafting everybody in the Pro League. We've just worked out the draft order. Over the course of the phase, we'll have points. And the person with the most points at the end wins. The person with the least points loses. However, each week, Jordan, who represents Twitch Chat with their support, will have a head-to-head matchup against one of these other people and one of these other teams. If he wins that week, the week after, you guys at home will get a drop in chat that you can find on our channel, on Frost's channel, or on Hayzer's channel. If they're streaming the SPL, of course. No other games, silly boys. We're not doing that. That doesn't make any sense to you. Guys, do you all feel confident with how this has gone? Do you feel good about where you're at in the draft? Casters first.
Hey, I'm Myflin. I represent the casters as the first person to speak here.
Okay.
So confident in this. Third pick was exactly what I was aiming for from the offset. If you would read my notes, it would say acquire third pick as step 1 to win. So as far as that's going, we're on score for it.
Gore, we'll come to you next. As Trelli's not got a mic. How you feeling?
I'm feeling. I'd feel better if I was higher up. I wrote down all the order of people I wanted in the order of role I wanted, and I'm feeling a lot worse about the fact that now I'm 7th, and I don't think I'm gonna get all the people that I really wanted and make a really super fantasy team.
And what about you, Dave?
Yeah, I'm standing by it. I think that in a snake draft, slithery snake draft, number 8 is actually an okay spot because I get 2 back-to-back picks. The problem is those 2 picks have got to be so good that me then not picking for 14 more picks after that when it goes back and then forth to me has got to carry a lot of weight.
I mean, in theory,
I gotta
you definitely
really
have
hit.
2 players that made it to final.
Right. I got to
Sure.
really hit on those 2 picks though because I don't get to pick for another 14 or something like that until I go again.
Jmac, what about you?
If I've learned anything, it's that you don't always pick the reigning world champs for phase 1 because they sometimes sandbag during the phase.
That's a good
It's
point.
whenever the actual competitive tournament style it goes through. But at the same time, they are reigning world champs, so there holds some weight to that. I think being in second pick gives me, obviously, almost the entire pick of the litter. Obviously, Jordan can take one right before me, but that's also a matter of if Twitch chat knows who they need to pick, because Twitch chat thinks that they need to know who picks, but that's why we got the job, and they're in chat.
And Frost, I think I'm coming to you next, Frost. How are you feeling now that you've seen the whole draft order? It's going to be fifth for you. How do you feel?
So, I took a look at Myflin's notes. I now am realizing it was a 3, not a 5. So I acquired 5th. Part of the plan. Not what I wanted, but yeah.
there's just for the cameraman, can you just show that he's got no notes? Myflin
We'll
has
survive.
no notes.
Yeah.
So he's got notes, though.
Well,
We'll
I
check
do.
in with those later. Hayzer, how are we feeling? Confident now?
Oh yeah, so confident. As Myth said, 3rd is best, and 6 is double. I was 6th, right? 6 is double 3, so I'm winning.
Genius. We're doing very well. And finally, last but not least, it's time to go to Jordan for the first pick of the draft, I think. We're not doing Trelli. We're ignoring him. He's got notes. Jordan, I hope
big
you're
moment,
talking
everyone.
to Twitch chat today.
Yes.
Is Twitch chat giving you ideas of who you should draft first pick here?
So far from my notes, there's really not much. It's just like I don't know what
Europeans
else
plus Doug. Doug
that
can't be
is.
drafted,
What?
dude.
Oh,
He's in every game.
You
sorry.
can't
Hold
do
up.
that. I mean, he is in every game. You're right.
yeah. No, but from my notes, I think I got some. I think I'm ready. And
looking at chat right
Yeah, you got a lot
from-
of suggestions.
Yeah,
I
from
see
their suggestions.
Yarkor, PBM, Yarkor again, Pagon, adapting on genetics, Jiffins.
Judging from
That was Jiffin suggesting Jiffins, by the way. So, with the first 2023, I had to remember the year there. Season X fantasy draft pick. Jordan, you're on the clock.
okay.
Who are you picking first? And make sure you're reading Twitch chat because
I have.
they'll be angry if you don't pick for them.
Yeah, it was a toss up for me. I think I'm gonna go with Yarkor carry first.
Yarkor in the carry role. Guys, anyone got any feedback on that while I try and find
As
his
opposed to
face?
Yarkor in solo, which was also an
think-
option
yeah.
on the board.
I think Yark is a good pick. I think Chad is going to be
Yeah, you
mad,
can't have
though.
him
I
like
saw
that.
a lot of Pagon. They were begging for Pagon.
Yeah, there was a lot.
I saw a mixture of both.
Pretty sure Pagon was the most statted player last year as well. Gore, can you confirm that?
He was
One
one of
Well, I think Yark's good. To be clear, I think Yark's
Yeah, I mean,
great.
like,
I
yeah, I'm
think
just
if you
saying,
take
when
phase
you have the
one,
option.
Like phase
What was
one of
that?
season 9, Pagon was definitely one of the bigger stats, but I think it was actually like solo.
Oh, it might have been Scream. He was like the most active as well.
But he was also like one of the most dying.
I'm just arguing
It was,
that.
it was
doesn't-
definitely
are there
solo lane
negative
that had
points?
like the most. Like I
Have
think
I
like
boned
Nika,
my draft
Haddix,
already?
those guys.
No,
had a
no,
lot
you
of-
did.
Yeah,
you
you
did
ruined
fine.
it.
You did good.
I'm just arguing
did.
that you branched off from what most of chat was asking for, but I did see some Yark
Don't do
requests.
that.
No, you.
That's
no,
the bus.
No.
It's okay. Listen, you're
There
gonna
was
get
plenty
a
of
2-round
Yark
picks
requests.
next time. You can catch up, listen
plenty
to
of
chat.
There were
look at
Yark
the
requests.
He's
facts.
actually stressing out, I
Why don't you
think.
pick up?
I think
Stop talking to
I think it should
Jordan.
also be stressed in chat that you have to pick one from every role. You can't just pick
Correct, you
like
can't just pick all
you can't
the
pick like a
carries.
bunch of hunters and
Kind of.
junglers
But
or
Jmac,
whatnot.
it's your pick next. Who are we going with? Second pick.
Well, he did snipe my first pick, which was Yarkor.
Same.
So good on Jordan and chat for taking that. But there was another god, or another, well, I guess a
God.
god amongst a god amongst men out there. One out of the jungle specifically, Panatom. I'm taking him first pick.
Panny Tom.
That is
kind of
messed
flew
up.
under the
Messed
radar,
up,
Tom.
bro.
That was
And
everyone's
his
pick.
beautiful
Come on,
face.
you're not
There
slick.
he is. Panny Tom going in. The pickup for Panny Tom is in. Myflin, your third pick. It's over to you.
Yeah, here's the wild truth of Trelli's poor poker manner is that he has revealed his notes constantly to me. So I'm going to go ahead and play spoiler as I do. I'm not in it to win myself. I'm in it to make other people lose. I'll take Pagon, please.
Can we? I just want to show you Trelli's notes real quick. Can we just? That's what his notes were today. Trelli's in trouble.
It's
I
so
think.
easy to steal from this
Wait,
man.
what's the top scribble? What's above Pagon? Something's above Pagon.
Yeah, he's
no,
actually,
it's just a
you're an
scribble.
MD, right,
It's
Trelli?
nothing
That's
more than just Pagon.
You
It's
have to
actually
write
5.
like that.
He was hoping to be 5th.
It was just Pagon, guys. That was my whole plan.
I'm
That's all I
having an
got.
issue finding Pagon's face right now, but I'll find it eventually. We can move on though and have Trelli start working out who he's going to pick now. He's not got Pagon. While I
Well,
still try and find.
The good
Pagon's
news
face.
is I did have a backup here,
I'm a
and
genius, I found it.
I'm gonna go with a little bit of a wild card here because I think might be a sleeper earner. I'm gonna pick Fine OK.
Fine, okay,
Yeah.
from the Leviathans. Ooh.
Such a fanboy.
I love that guy.
Here's the thing about
Damn, he didn't even deny that.
Keep talking, Miff. Go ahead.
What we noticing here real quick though is that so far in the draft, everyone has gone for a different role at the moment, it seems. So we're seeing a bit of role diversity here in terms of depth. And it's now time for the Super Olympian in
who
the
everybody
Jade
is?
Dragons jersey,
I've deleted
Frost,
everybody that's not.
to pick next?
I told you. I told Hayzer I got the jersey to bluff everybody out. They think I want dragons. None of these players are even in my top 6, top 7 drafts here. I want genetics, number 1.
Genetics number 1. Okay.
Support just in case he thinks about changing his mind. Then I want a different one if he goes to like jungle or something.
That's a good point. Yeah.
He chose genetics because I took Pagon. Let's get that straight right now. He wanted Pagon, but I got
What am I
Pagon.
going to do with Pagon?
Well, nothing, because I got him, loser.
Fair, that's fair. You're so mean.
All right, so we've got Frost in. Hayzer, it's over to you. The connoisseur of SPL and all about it. You should know these players inside and out. Surely, Hayzer, you're going to pick an absolute banger in your number 1 pick.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
We even left
kinda.
you a lot of Europeans.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the European mid lane powerhouse Chinto
Who?
from Uruguay.
Who's European? I was actually hovering over Big Man Tings. I was like, surely he's going there.
Yeah, I was thinking about big man.
Uruguay, that's a good one.
Okay, so
that's
the
my
Uruguayan
brain.
picked up for Hayzer. Still role diversity going on.
Dave,
Gore.
I am about to make you upset though.
Your first pick, go.
Yeah, so I like I said, I actually sat down last night and like wrote them all out, and I'm a little frustrated because I'm so far down, and a lot of the people I wanted,
You
their
get a double
names are
pick
gone.
technically because you're going to get a double pick soon.
And I'm gonna make Dave upset here because I do think my next best pick would be to grab Big Man Tings.
Big Man Tings picked up from the Kings. It rhymes. Oh my God. Dolson. Dave, Dolson.
So I get 2 in a row.
Olsen, 2 picks in a row. Very important moment in the draft for you, considering you're going to have to wait a long time to get another pick.
Man, there's already a run on a few of the rolls going through here. I'm gonna swing for the fences. I'm gonna go SOT into. I'm going SOT.
SOT into.
Oh my God!
He's looking at my notes.
No, I know. Yeah, but I'm really
technically
going
looking
not
at my
opportunist.
notes.
There's a run on mids happening, and so I'm going SOT into.
Can you not?
Oh, I'm betting on futures.
Can you not think of
Give me
another mid-lane's
Dardes.
name, Dave? Is that the issue?
Give me
right now?
Dardes. Give me Dardes.
Okay.
Dardes it is.
Dardes.
I'm going. I'm betting on futures.
2 players, Dardes
Futures.
and SOT locked in. Round 1, technically into round 2, is already done. We're having a pretty good look at the state of affairs so far. A lot of players left. We also do have to draft coaches too.
Dude, that's a good picture of me.
Back to Gore, Miser. Yeah, it is a good picture of you. Gore, it's your next pick now.
Let's go.
In round 2.
You know what? You think I would have thought more about this. Junglers are incredibly important. And it does blow my mind that Twig is still up there. But I'm hedging my bets here. Because someone's coming
got
back.
the
They're on an
stats.
incredibly strong team. I'm going to grab Adapting.
Adapting back in the league once again. And as Hayzer said, you've got the stats. And you're basing this off old stats, I guess.
I looked a little bit about last year's points and saw where people were to see what kind of order I should give things.
Okay.
Little teensy bit, little cheatsy doodles, I guess, kind of.
Adapting picked up in the second round. Hayzer, he's off the table. Another European out of your wheelhouse, my friend.
Yeah, that was going to be my pick.
Where in Latin American Europe are you going to go next?
What about... Let's go with the famous Greek hunter, Zapman.
Wow.
Zapman, the 3-time.
Regular season Zapman, I clearly haven't looked at the stats. But you know what? Slam him in there. Let's do it.
Is Zap Greek? Is that true? Yeah.
Is this just something that the EU players do? They just
I
draft
think
one team?
Ecuadorian.
Greek and
he's
Ecuadorian.
He's a
Wow.
multiracial specialist, yeah.
There we go.
He's just drafting one team so far.
Yeah, so far
You haven't
two
left the
Leviathans.
Leviathans.
2 Leviathans for Hayzer so far in this draft. We'll see how this goes if he keeps going that way. Next
I mean,
up,
I guess it did work for
Frost,
you last
we've
year.
got genetics.
Oh.
Where's our second pick?
Oh, genetics, give me Vote, the bald
Vote as
wonder.
well, the bald
give me Vote.
mastermind. Where is he? A nice easy pick. So dual lane locked in for Frost already. Genetics and Vote, the future superstars. Trelli?
This one's a no-brainer for me. I'm going to be taking Lasbra off the table.
Lasbra, interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good
That
pick.
went a little.
Get
You're
your
right. That was a
Expected
no-brainer.
Lasbra
This
to be-
guy's got nothing working up top. Took in Lasbra.
I mean,
Yeah, get your jungle before you.
Myflin, you might as well keep
run
the
out of
mic because you're going to
junglers.
go again here 'cause
nice.
it's your pick now. So you stole Pagon from him. He's now taken, from Trelli, I should say. He's now taken Lasbra. His draft is in Shatters. Shatters? That's a good explanation.
Tatters.
Where are we going?
You know what? I feel really good about my next decision here because there is a clear line last year in Season 9 where this player was in the league, a team's doing all right, leaves the league, team essentially falls apart, and then makes it to World's Finals. It's not Scream.
Who is it?
It's Cyclone Spin.
Cyclone Spin.
You know, they were
good
kind of
pick.
stinking it up until they made it to finals. But, you know, before that,
Sat on a bench for a phase, came back, did
This
well
depends
at
if we
Worlds.
get like
Interesting,
Warrior
interesting.
Assassin ADC
Okay.
Sino or Hunter Sino.
We're moving on now to Jmac. Jmac, you can keep talking now.
All right, so all the time in my drafts, I typically like to get my frontliners first. Junglers are so good right now, you have to get a jungler early. So I want to get one of my frontliners out of the way now. And one pick that worked out really well for a lot of people last year, it's kind of a coin toss between two solo laners that I'm looking for. And I think I'm going to hedge it on Nika this time around for solo, just because I feel that Nika's not a solo laner that's going to go like 0-7 in his games. He's either going to go like 0-0 or he's at least going to get a couple of kills out there. So I hopefully won't be losing points with Nika.
Good idea. We'll see how Nico plays out as that pick. And now it's back to the man of the hour, Jordan, with 2 picks here with
All
Twitch
right.
chat. Are you reading chat there? Is that what's
Yeah, I
going
am
on?
reading chat. I'm asking them to.
Are chat actually giving you good advice on this?
he's got an iPad
let's
with
have a
chat
look at
on
these
it.
notes
We
real
have a
quick. Let's have a
TV with
look.
chat on it. He's got his
Chat's
phone
gotta
with
say
chat
so.
on it.
Okay,
me
so
see what
a
you've
lot of the people.
Why
that
so
I've
many?
okay,
So you've circled your call carry.
okay,
And
yeah.
you've circled Paul mid.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
And then
Paddy
next,
Tom's gone. Piggie's still there. Oxy's
yeah, I'm
still
going to
there.
cross
Okay.
that out. Yeah, let's
Okay.
cross that out. And then
Okay.
next, I was gonna go.
Well,
Let
let
me
us know.
see.
Where we going? What's chat saying?
I've been seeing.
I see
Okay, so-
Paul
okay,
wrong
you-
you, Slee and Oath, Paul.
Okay, I think I
Paul,
know. I'm gonna go
I'll just be
PBM.
PBN. Okay.
Yes,
So many.
and Paul.
And Paul. Wow, that's pretty good
Wow.
picks. That's pretty good picks.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like what chat's been
I
saying.
think
how
that's
you
better.
feeling?
I think I did better this round.
It's back
That
to
was
me.
that was from chats.
He grabbed
Yes,
Paul and
yes,
who?
I was actually listening to people. This
To be
time.
clear, if
Something.
Jordan does well each week, you guys in chat will get drops on the channel specifically about this draft.
Mike,
so you
keep
do
the
want
cam on
to do
Jordan
well.
here. He looks so stressed. That is
This is out of my
legitimate stress.
wheelhouse, man.
When he's in a crunch period for a video, this is the face he makes at his 19th hour at the desk, and he's doing
got a
it
little bit of a panic
so early here.
Listen, he's taking the, he's
Is
taking
that
a-
your
he's
5th Red
drinking-
Bull, man? Slow
Not
down.
yet, but it can be.
He's got like a 4-pack sitting by
Okay,
his feet. Y'all
moving
can't
on
see.
with the draft. We can't keep talking on next. This is going to take forever. J-Mac, what's your next pick?
All right, well, since he sniped Yarkor from me, I think the only acceptable answer is to take the one person who was able to actually face off against Yarkor at Worlds. I'm taking Coast.
Coast, Vaporish Coast, first year in the
I
league.
was hoping he would follow me.
Drafted in the 3rd round. We're over to
I think he
Myflin
does
now.
it twice.
What'd you say, Frost?
You think he takes him on twice?
Oh, I think so. Easy. It's the Penta kid. I got faith in him.
I think we're going to see a lot of scrappiness in that Hunter lane, that's for sure. Myth,
Yeah,
where we
faith
going?
in the rookie.
Myth,
You know
you've
what?
got your Hunter
I'm
and your mid.
establishing a trend here. I'm feeling pretty good about this. There are a couple players that I'd like to take, but there's overlap and role. So there's only one that fits what I need with this team, and that's Woong Young Kim. That's Basket.
D Basket. Yeah, I know who it was when you said his name. The way you
I
said
saw
that,
confusion
I was
in your eyes. I figured I'd help you out.
No, I knew where you were going. I know good old Baskin picked up as well. So you've got Solo, Mid, and Hunter all locked in. I definitely paused for a second there to think, I'll be honest. Trelli, we got a solo laner or a jungler so far.
Yep.
Where we going?
I feel like I'm doing all right. I think I'm gonna take a mid laner this time around, and I think unless I got correctly. I think I'm gonna grab ex-world champion Venenu in the mid lane.
Venenu
Yep.
in the mid lane. Okay.
What world did he win, Troy?
I believe that was season 5.
And what year are we in now?
I believe that is season 10.
I guess he's overdue for another one.
actually season
That's what you're
4.
thinking.
It only happens once every 5 years.
Unless you're that man.
Okay, next up, Frost, is back to you. So far, you've got genetics and vote. Your lane's locked in. Where are we looking next?
I want the most get in there, get the F in there. We are PG, I think. Get the
Yes,
F
we
in
are,
there.
thank
Jungler
you.
that I could possibly get. I want Scream.
Scream with 5 M's, by the way. You have
Yeah,
to
that's
spell
right.
5 M's. Okay.
5 M's, 5
We got an
kills.
aggressive composition so far.
Do you get points for triple doubles? That's what Scream provides, I feel like.
Do you know
That's
what?
for the coach.
We'll add that, you know? We'll add that. I'm going to executive decision. You get one additional point if you get
Per
a triple-double. Okay?
Okay.
Gore, deal with those stats.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Moving on, Hayzer, it's back to you then. Frost got Scream. You've got the duo lane from Hell of the Atlantis. Well, not the duo lane, that's a lie. The carries from Hell of Atlantis Leviathans here. Where are we going next?
Yeah, I'm liking the aesthetic of my team so far. So
They're
I'm going to
blue.
draft. Yeah, so I'm going to go with Haddix. Oh, maybe the picture that you have of him isn't blue. The one that I have of him is still blue.
It's blue. It's blue.
He's still blue?
Listen,
Yes.
we're updated
Let's
over here,
go.
kinda. Yeah,
What did you just pick up?
we're good to go. Leviathan's now picked up at least
was the
another
next
member,
stop.
so 3 members now.
Oh, damn, it's me again?
Well, old Leviathans, I should say, for Hayzer. And now it's Gore back to you once more.
Oh wait, really? Hold on.
Mike is gone.
Yeah, I haven't.
What's wrong, bro?
Variety.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still there.
Oh,
He's still
yeah.
there.
Yeah, give me variety, dude.
Okay, that was it.
That's
that
I was
shocking.
surprised. I was like looking at the top line.
Why variety?
He's good, dude.
He's good.
Yeah. Look,
That's a caster right there, giving you the real detailed information. He's good. Dave, why should you have hand raised, my friend?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you got a double pick.
Yeah, that's
Dave.
you, Dolson.
I'm going back to back. Wrong You and Twig with my next 2 picks.
Ooh, they were good picks. Wrong you and Twig. Let me find them.
I haven't been
I'd say
keeping
one of
up
those
with
is
this part.
really good for fantasy points.
Captain Twig. Okay, we're looking pretty good. We're getting deeper in the draft. Gore, back to you again.
All right. So, what do I have? I have mid, jungle, solo.
You need your duo lane and your coach. That's what you need.
I'm gonna scoop up Netroid. I feel like he's just gonna put up a lot of points. That dude is just really mechanically good at Smite, and he's on a good team.
Okay, that was a better explanation than the last pick for variety, so I'll
Variety,
take that one for
the
sure.
same things are true for variety. That's pretty much where it's at.
Hayzer, where
gonna
next?
need a lot of points.
I'll be honest, the only other people I've got in blue on this screen right now, I've got a bit of Cheeky Kermie, I got a Benny Q, if you're interested in those 2 at all, both available.
You can also get Coach Kassir.
I could, but I think I'm looking at the supports right now, and I feel like all of them left are capable of dropping a stinker. There's someone who's playing well lately, so maybe but he is definitely capable as well. But anyway, I'm going to grab him. Jake. I'll take Jake.
Jake. Awesome, Jake. So still, Aurora's on the table too. Wow, I'm kind of surprised by that. Frost, back to you, my friend. How are we looking?
All right, everyone's blown their load on the mid laners and elsewhere. So I'm going to take my pick of the litter of the coaches. I want Slaney.
Slaney, coach picked up. The first coach off the board over to Frost and Trelli.
Yep.
Back to you.
All right, I think I'm gonna have to grab a hunter here. There's a few options, but I think I'm gonna have to take. I think I'm gonna have to take Barra. I'm gonna grab
Barracuda.
Barra.
Barra.
Picked up too. Let me find his face.
He's in the middle there.
He
Barracuda.
is in
Why
the middle.
Barracuda?
I see it now.
Well, because I feel like, unfortunately, I think Stu might have some growing pains ahead of him on his
He
new
made
team.
finals though. Barra's not made finals
Stu
in
was a
years.
You think
World's
Stu's
finalist.
on the same team he made
Stu
finals
was also
on?
like one of the top
True.
scoring hunters
a
for
very
like
good
the
point.
last 2 phases.
Yeah.
Myflin, take the microphone from Trelli because I stole yours. Who are we going next?
Is Scream still available?
Nope,
I'm
he
having a
was
hard
drafted
time.
earlier.
No, he's gone.
That's tough. I really wanted Spracklin. That guy gets active on map. Of like mind with Hayzer, I think a lot of the players here are certainly susceptible to fat stinkers. So I'm going to go a bit safer. Go ahead and give me Biggie.
Biggie. So we're going the
Damn.
coaches route here. Everyone's scared of drafting
Look at my notes.
a main team player, so we're going to go with
You wrote
coaches because we think everyone else
Europeans
sticks.
and
Okay,
Doug on your notes.
Jmac.
My big old notes. You read
Back
them.
to me. Well, the good news is, like, I wanted to draft my coach now, but because I know that he's already got a support, it means I can safely wait to pick a support at the time. So I'll probably just go ahead and grab my coach. Give me Oxy.
Oxalady on.
Good one.
Picked up for Jmac's team. We're getting into the end of this round now. Jordan, 2 picks. Twitch chat. What's wrong? What's wrong? You look really upset. What's wrong?
I thought I had the coach. That you just sniped it. Were you just be honest? It's because you were looking at my notes.
All right,
I don't need to cheat off you, bud.
Jordan, I see a lot of oath.
I've been
picks.
seeing a lot of oath.
I see a lot of a raw oath. I saw a chuckles in there too.
I believe
I'm seeing an
I think
insane
this-
amount of oath.
What's your first
think-
pick here?
it's gonna be oath.
It's going to be oath. Okay.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, Twitch chat, you suggested oath here, and as the other people were saying, like these could all drop stinkers. I hope oath doesn't. You got one more pick though, Jordan, in this round, and chat is probably screaming that
Oh
he's
yeah,
picked someone.
yeah. No, I think everyone's leaning toward it's,
Ducky and Sino, Chuck, Chuck,
a lot of
Chuck.
Seeing a decent bit of chuck.
I think I need to go coach, so I'm going Chuckles.
We're going Chuckles here. Okay.
Yeah.
Chuckles picked up and over to Team Jordan. I hope chat's okay with that coach pick. There might be some upset about that. We'll find out. But it's moving back to Jmac now for his final round. Sorry, not final round pick. One more pick still. You've got 2 picks. I should
Yeah,
say.
so there's a lot of supports up right now, like an insane amount of supports up for some reason.
Okay.
And I don't really know exactly which route I want to go with those supports, Bobby, so like talking with Bobby, like he is the epitome of the W key support, and he will drop an 0-14 and not feel bad about it.
True.
And I don't want that for fantasy because like we don't want you getting a bunch of deaths. Quig is like untested in the SPL at the moment. So
Yep.
I don't know if I want to throw a risk towards him for
I'm going to
support.
speed you up a little bit because I feel like you're going to go through every single support with me.
You know what? I'm just going to drop Aurora. Aurora's been a pretty consistent support for me in the past.
Drop Aurora, rather pick Aurora is kind of what he meant. Jmac picking up Aurora. He still needs one more player. Myflin, back to you, my friend.
Yeah, I don't need a waffle. I'm steadfast in my
waffle
decision.
enough as it is, so
Go
yeah.
ahead and give me Richard Lee.
I don't know who that is off the top of my head.
Kermy.
It's Kermy.
Kermy, okay.
Kermy.
My
It fits the
apologies,
aesthetic of
Mr.
my
Lee.
team that I'm building
My
here.
apologies, but Kermy now picked up, meaning
I didn't
Myflin
know
just
that was
needs a
his name
coach for the
either.
last round. Trelli, back to you for the fifth pick.
Sam Marbach, the coach of the Dragons.
I know who that
Oh,
is.
I wanted Cherio.
Far bottom left.
Sam
Beat you
Marbach
up, bro.
picked up.
Oh, that was my
Unlocked
next
him
pick.
for
I'm getting violent over here. dude.
Someone hold back Gore after this.
We're running now out of players as
thank
time
you.
goes on. Frost, we're back to you. You've got your coach, you've got your dual lane, you've got your jungler, mid and solos, and I'll be honest, there's not many ones left.
You say that, but I get Paul, bro. This is a steal.
How did Paul?
Huh?
fall
No,
this
Paul's
deep?
already
Wait,
been
Paul's
picked
gone.
up.
What?
Wait, who's left?
Jordan got Paul ages ago.
Yeah.
No
Paul's
eyes.
been
No
picked.
eyes alert.
Paul's way.
Who's left in mid?
Let's look through the list.
Benny, you got Snoopy,
Benny,
you got
Benny,
Benny,
Snoopy.
and
Give
Snoop.
me Snoopaloop. Give me Snoop.
You want
Snoop
Snoop over Benny?
Snoopy locked in.
See-
Benny's going to be the last mid pick then. Interesting. Hayzer, over to you. You're in need.
Of a coach and a jungler?
Oh no, I was just
Yeah,
saying you're in
coach and a
need.
jungler.
I was just saying you're in
Well,
need. That's
yeah,
what
I
got
mean,
about, yeah.
I get that a lot. Yeah, I'll have reels. Give me reels. Why not?
Reels, coach Reels, first time in the league as a
Actual
coach.
European. Oh well.
Actual European this time to go with the not
I
so
could.
European Latin American players. After Hayzer,
I don't even know who you're going for.
It's over to you, Gore.
who I'm going for. Don't hurt me.
Man,
Baby, don't hurt me.
brain slow.
You could shatter me.
Who is left? You know what?
What?
Give me Hurwind.
Okay.
Give you
That shot-
Horrywin.
I
Support.
couldn't.
I'm
pick
hurry.
Terry
I'm putting a
anyway.
lot of faith in
I couldn't
him.
have picked Terry anyway.
You are. Dave.
All right. So the Iron Gang rides again. Give me Neilma, head coach. That is a big personal love decision of mine. And then I'm gonna take Stu 80 carry to finalize my draft.
And
Was
when you
Stu
say
the
Iron
final-
Gang, what is that?
That is wild that
Like
you
the
all
9
drafted
iron?
Stu last, by
Like
the
a
way,
golf
in
club?
my opinion.
Him and I, when we play golf together, we only use irons against
Oh, okay.
Aggro and Snoopy. Since we're the Iron Gang.
There are other types of clubs. I'm not a golfer. Okay, cool.
Okay, we're getting towards the end of the
putter.
draft now. There's only a couple
Yeah.
of picks left, and Jordan, you're going to get whatever's left over here. How do you feel about getting the leftovers?
That 1,000-yard stare
Yeah,
says
he's-
more than any
He's very
word could
nervous. I mean,
have.
the whole of the Twitch chat is going to be very upset if you lose every single week here. Gore,
I'm
coming to
just
you next,
waiting.
though. Your final pick.
Yeah, I need a coach, so I'm gonna go with Reels.
Reels. No, he was
No,
already
he's gone.
taken.
What?
He's gone.
Oh yeah,
No
you're right.
eyes.
I'm literally
Left.
slow on this. I guess
think
you
you
have.
have- I think you just have
Goodness
Kassir.
gracious.
See, this is why you got to pay attention. Yeah, I'm on Kassir.
Casilla.
But I think everyone just
'Cause that's
gets
it, that's
whatever
left.
the last position is open.
No,
is.
there's 2 solos
Kinda.
still to
Or is
fill.
that- Oh, there
are
No,
two
there's 2
solos,
solos and
okay.
2
You're
supports.
right.
Frost, over to you. You are in need of a solo lane. And there's
Not
Hayzer.
me.
No, you gotta go Hayzer.
Hazers
my
need a
forehead.
jungle.
My bad, Hazer. My bad. That's on me.
Iconic.
Hazer, where we picking, Hazer?
I'm taking Sino, buff Neja,
Yeah, no-
ASAP,
no one
and then
really
we're
cared
going to be
about that
looking
pick.
good.
That's
He's
why I
never
just
going to
moved
get
on.
that pick. He played
Frost,
it one
who you
time
going
in
with?
Season 9 in the Pro League, and he never got it again.
This year's his year.
You best hope he gets the Penta. That's 10 points.
Frost,
Right then.
where we going?
Solos. Give me Ducky.
Ducky, over Scary.
Oh,
Jordan-
no.
No, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'll run my mouth. I think Ducky's better than Scary, but I think the teams know this and they camp Ducky out more. But I got faith in them.
Okay, we'll see how the
my
Ducky
pen.
plays out. Trelli, it's over to you. Your last pick of the draft. You are in need of
Support.
a support. And
And
there's,
I know
there's two
right where
great
to
supports on
go.
board.
Send me to the hounds. Give me Quig.
Quig picked up for Trelli to run out his draft.
There you go.
Mifflin,
You look a bit
you need
winded
a
there,
support,
Mifflin.
and you get a former console friend with you, I believe.
Yeah, I really thought I was going to be able to get Quig at the end of this draft. I thought he was going to be slept on. Yeah, give me Bobby because it's my only option. Bobby's all right.
He's a world champion.
Yeah, he's a world champion like I'm a world champion, all right? I mean,
Yeah,
come
but
on.
the thing is, he's still playing in the pro league.
Someone clip that. I don't think we're ever going to get another moment of Myflin putting down himself.
Oh, my goodness.
We need that. We
love
need that
those
permanently on a soundboard.
We're into the last 2 picks. Jmac, you are in need of, I believe, a mid laner.
Give me Benny.
Benny Q.
Yep.
And
He was one of my picks last year. He had a really good first 2 weeks of phase 1 and then a not so great remaining weeks. But I got faith in Benny.
And then Jordan, Twitch chat, how are you feeling about the pickup of Scary D here? Do you want him to draft Scary D? Jordan, how do you feel about picking up Scary D?
Picking up Scary D.
How do you feel about it?
World champion.
Well, correct. Yeah, good knowledge. Let's build some of the casting knowledge there.
He read the wiki page, you could tell.
So let's just go through the draft real quick and have a little look at everybody picked. First reactions, chat, Twitch chat, who do you think won this draft? You can see them all on screen right now. Who do you think won this draft? Now, while we're looking at that as well, a reminder, every single week we're going to do overall points of who does well. The loser of Fantasy Draft throughout the phase will dress in cosplay at Masters. The winner will select what cosplay they cosplay as. And second of all, Jordan will take a matchup each week.
There we go. There's one. Dolson.
And whoever he beats in that matchup, if he does beat in the matchup, you guys in chat will get a drop. So we're rooting for Jordan's team if you are Twitch chat. I am seeing a lot of variation in chat, but I see a little bit more Jmac than other people. How do we feel about that, guys?
I saw way more Jordan.
That was a good bit of Gore.
Okay, listen, all these mics are live. Okay, a bit of mic discipline here. Myflin, we'll come to you first. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good about it. The only thing that's left me with any form of concern, and it's a sentiment echoed by Frost earlier, your math skills aren't adding up, man. We got tons of Myflin in the chat.
I'm literally looking at it right
cooking.
now, and he says mainly Jmac here.
All right, go ahead, chat. Let them know. Get the Myflin spam rolling. If it's just one of you, that works for me. Just say it a lot.
He just has to confirm himself. Gore 1, Trelli 2, Myth 3 I see on there. Not Myth, definitely Jmac. You are. Who's that, Frost? Frost, I see a bit of you in chat, though, Frost. How are you feeling?
Myth is an L.
Absolute perfection. See, chat doesn't even know the scoring. They don't know what they're picking for.
Do you know the scoring,
I know
Frost?
what the points are for.
Do you know what the points are for?
Yeah, it's
Have I
all
even
about.
told you?
Yeah, you showed it to
Triple
us.
double.
The triple double. Yeah, that needs points in there. No, it's all going to come down to who can get kills without dying, and then some 2-0s. I've drafted perfectly for that.
Hayzer, coming back to you real quick. You said you were going to go for a lot of hearty Europeans. I see a ton of hearty Europeans on that team.
Yeah, many of them. Many Europeans. They're the best Europeans, actually, and I've built a team around them, and they're going to do great. I believe in them. You're all Europeans, really. You just moved, so it's fine.
Accurate, yeah. It's a good way of looking at it here. Gore, final thoughts from you.
I'm actually real happy with mine. I think there's going to be maybe a couple stumbles, right? Like some points I might miss out on depending on how the Glads do from Kassir, but I got net variety adapting in teams. That's stacked.
Trelli, from you, no one's said your name at all in chat about they think you won this draft, by the way.
I saw
Is that
many
concern?
people. Not a concern at all. I saw plenty of people hyping me up. They're tired right now from typing so much. So I think
You're hoping the Ravens gang is on the.
well,
is on the rise this
I
year.
think given the
lot of Ravens
situation,
stuff.
I did the best with what I could. So I think we got some high scorers and we got some not feeders, and that's sometimes what you need.
What held you back?
What?
You don't have a mic either.
Yeah,
Dave,
but
quick
I'm
check
talking
with
to
you.
no
How are
one.
you feeling?
Yeah, it's fine. I think I'm not going to win, but I don't think I'm going to lose. And I hate playing not to lose. I think I did okay from the 8th slot. I don't think I'm going to have to cosplay at Masters, though, and that's goal number 1.
That is goal number 1. Jmac,
I forgot that was the thing.
Jmac, I've literally said it on this show.
Yeah, I
multiple
know.
times here, Gore.
I was so zoned in.
Jmac, a lot of people are rooting for you, saying you got the best draft overall here. You're confident after that?
I'm
Hearing
here
that
to
from chat?
disappoint chat. It's always a lot of fun sometimes. No, I think I got a pretty good one. Being able to get my number 1 pick pretty early, or I guess number 2 since he took Yarkor. Getting number 2 pick pretty early, and then also one of the best solo laners from last season as far as fantasy points are concerned. I think I got a pretty solid squad.
Well, you talk about disappointing chat, but there's one man still sat around this couch area that is designed to disappoint chat. Jordan, honestly, overall, no one in chat is saying that you won the draft. Considering you were first pick, how are you feeling?
So what am I going to have to cosplay?
It depends whatever the the winner gets to decide. You could be cosplaying. Hayzer,
I'll be choosing Kumba for you.
Frost says Kumba.
Yeah.
How do you feel about being Kumba Kana?
Kumba? Okay, well, I can start getting prepped for it if you like.
You might as well. At this point.
Yeah.
What's up, Dave?
I
Eat
do want
some of this
to. I am
pizza
in a
now.
week behind the scenes a little bit. I got a DM just now from my coach Neilma, congratulating me on getting the steal of the draft. Him on my team, and so suddenly I'm aiming for the moon, knowing that I've got the support of my.
And
my
you got him
coach.
last pick too.
That's right.
Says a lot. He
does.
was very excited
I'd say,
about
how
being
does he feel
drafted
about
in the
being
draft. He
like
couldn't
in the last round?
avoid
He's just
being
happy to
picked
be alongside me for this journey.
Amazing. Hayzer, real quick for you, just before we let you guys go and we start to wrap things up here. Real question for you, Hayzer, is what are you going to have the person cosplay as if you win?
I don't
Specifically
know.
Jordan,
I mean,
guess.
I think it would be nice to have somebody else do a Nurse Neath cosplay. And it's pretty easy to get an outfit for it.
Andrew,
You
you
can just
did one
find
once,
those on
didn't you?
Amazon, you know.
Yeah. Let's
that would
just
be fine.
market
And if
him some
anybody
more,
gets
you know?
it from
Use your Twitch
me,
Primes too, by the way.
if I'm last, I've already got one. So
That's true.
I would appreciate it if somebody picks something
maybe
I already
borrow
have.
that.
Otherwise,
Jordan has to borrow it.
I'll
Hayzer.
send
Yeah,
it
yeah.
out.
You might need to just send it over.
And finally,
send it out.
we're going to be moving on with more content and things going on today throughout the day, so just keep tuned. I will say one more thing that's going to be happening this week is Gore versus Jordan is going on. If Jordan wins his point matchup against Goremiser's team this week, you guys in chat will get some lovely drops in chat the week after. So make sure you root for Jordan, and hopefully Gore loses. If you're upset about Gore winning, shout at him. That's what he's there for. We're going to go to a quick break, and after the break, we'll be back with more fun stuff, specifically talking to the casters about their
getting
favorite
so
gods to
many
cast,
points this week.
and
You kidding
also
me?
the waiting room regarding what's going on in the SPL this week. We'll see you after the break.